I'm Gabby Summers reporting on weather for Unit 3. This week, we were required to take 5 days' worth of weather observations and put our findings into a spreadsheet on Microsoft Excel. I observed weather from January 27th through the 30th, and then again on February 2nd, 2014. My observation point is behind the Cutler Apartment Complex at the University of Alaska Fairbanks. Cutler is located on Upper Campus, with the university as a whole being situated to the northwest of the city. My observation point is also almost always in the shade, by the forest, so I think my temperature measurement might lean a few tenths of a degree colder for that reason. So, just as a refresher, Fairbanks is located a little southeast of the middle of the state. There is no access to ocean water, as it is quite a bit inland, but it sits on the Chena River, which flows southeast until it empties into the Tanana. Here is a table collecting all of my observations from the 27th of January through the 30th, and then on February 2nd. As you can see, I kept my times pretty consistent until the last day, which was several hours later, which could be a factor in differences of the temperature. On the 27th at 11 a.m., the left probe on the thermometer read 13.7 degrees Fahrenheit, and the right read 13.6 degrees Fahrenheit, while the barometric pressure read 1,013 millibars. On the 28th, the left probe read 6.5 degrees Fahrenheit, and the right read 6.6 degrees Fahrenheit, and the pressure was 1,010 millibars. On the 29th at 11:01, the left thermometer probe read 13.8 degrees Fahrenheit, while the right one read 13.6 degrees Fahrenheit, and the pressure was 1,016 millibars. On January 30th at 11:06 a.m., the left thermometer probe read 1.7 degrees Fahrenheit, and the right one read 1.5 degrees Fahrenheit, while the barometric pressure is 1,019 millibars. Then on the last day, February 2nd, at 3:30 p.m., the left thermometer probe read 17 degrees Fahrenheit, while the right read 16.7 degrees Fahrenheit, and the barometric pressure was 1,033 millibars. You can tell that throughout the week the pressure has been steadily rising, and although 1,033 millibars is quite a jump from 1,019, that also accounts for a couple of days that I skipped in between there. And here with the rest of the chart, read the maximum and minimum temperature readings for the left and right probes throughout the past several days, and then here reads the average. And in the next few slides of this screencast will be different interpretations of this information. Here is a more visual representation of the barometric pressure that we viewed in the last slide. As you can see, starting out on the 27th, the barometric pressure dropped from between the 27th and the 28th. But then after that, it was a steady rise throughout the next several days, showing that good weather is on the horizons. Just like I showed you in the barometric pressure, here is another visual representation of the info that was presented a couple slides ago, showing the changes in temperature according to the left and the right thermometer probes throughout the past few days. Here is yet another representation of the data that I collected over the past few weeks. This is the worksheet the last worksheet of the several that I have that I will turn in, that I have already turned in, and it just has all the data collected in one spot, showing temperature high and low for that day, cloud type, if any, sky cover, and then the temperatures from the past several days. Lastly, I observed hardly any clouds in the sky, and what clouds that I did notice were only on the first couple days of my observations, and there were stratus clouds covering about 25% of the sky. This whole week was quite clear, and there was a low reading on the Beaufort scale. In fact, I ranked it as a 0, as I did not see my breath being blown anywhere or the tree branches moving at all. So a beautiful and clear January and February week. So that wraps up Unit 3. I hope you enjoyed it.